This is Damon Stevens, Fin Wealth Builders. Today is Monday, March 21st, 2022, and the stock market update for trades of the day. So interesting market today. Definitely, you could tell just from the open, this may have been an inside day today, and that's what it ended up being for the most part. Had a few that were outside that, but other than that, most of our trades just kind of traded within the ranges that we had posted out on our Discord. But let's get into it, take a look at the market and see what's going on and see what we can plan for possibly tomorrow, which is Tuesday. Turnaround Tuesday, maybe it'll provide us some opportunities here. Just know that we're not financial advisors and that your trades are your own, and we're just sharing with you what we're looking at, what we're trading on, and just, in case it gives you some ideas. If you want more information, you can go to our website at finwealthlive.com. There you can get some free training. There's a free Discord you can join as well. Our members actually get multiple trades during the day that they can look at or take advantage of. We just continue to update the content and provide more information to help as many traders out there as we can. Looking at the overall market today, you can see Dow Jones closed down 0.58%, Nasdaq down 0.4%, and S&P 500 down 0.04%. So pretty much flat on the S&P 500. You see here from our heat map that, just kind of mixed across the board. Energy, though, man, it exploded this morning. I just could not believe the explosion on Occidental, and also, Berkshire has just really been rocketing as well. And we'll cover that as well. I got those charts on here. But boy, just continue to perform. The money kind of just flows right back in there. And so, a lot of money moving, which means lots of volatility, which means, great opportunities, but also lots of shaking out going out. So just be careful out there if you are trading that you don't get shooken out. But you can see here, Dow Jones kind of slowly trickled down, and then a nice little bump right at the end of the day, just this little bump here. And you see the same thing across the board. Nasdaq, big old boost here. S&P 500, big boost. Funny thing on the S&P 500, I was in this trade, and then I was also watching it at the end of the day. I was like, man, come on, go up there and tag the yesterday's close. Go ahead and tag it for me at the end of the day here. And I was like, man, what? I bet it's going to just miss it by a few cents. And that's exactly what it did. It did not complete until after hours, which was fine with me. I mean, that's when I got out of my trade. But yeah, it's it's funny when you're watching the stocks and just kind of seeing the how these algos are running, these computers in the background, and how they're trading, and how they kind of trick you out a little bit. So I was just kind of watching it. I just thought it was humorous. But anyway, back to charts. So Nasdaq, great run though on Nasdaq. If you're on the triple Qs or you're trading Nasdaq, a nice little drop in the morning. Got this big huge double bar here. So you had a ups. You ran this back up to the top, right, to yesterday's close, and then another drop again, a little bit lower low. But boy, nice runs. If you're able to catch this, congratulations. And then you just kind of grind it up to the end of the day. S&P 500, not as much, but you still had this nice dip here, run up, flat, another drop, and then kind of just chop until the end of the day. So hopefully you did well in the market. Also, the other thing that was great is, the small caps have been coming in, and lots of opportunities in some other areas, which I do like. Just provide some variety from especially if you have where money's flowing maybe into oil or to energy or something, and then you have a down day on your tech stocks or some of the others that you watch a lot. Gives you a chance to get into some other things. So NRSN was one of those, up almost 300% today. So we'll go ahead and show you the chart on it here. And I did not get on the first scan when it first came in. I got the second run, which is not anywhere close to the first run. But you can see here, this first run, $1.35 up to $7.13. We got to pull back down, at some point, down to 537. But I was actually up in this area here in about 590, not quite the bottom here. This was the bottom. Didn't get in here, got in late. Caught a little bit of this to the top, got out, and then it just kind of sold off the rest of the day, and it broke below the 20 towards the after hours here, as I'm showing you. I don't like that it dropped below the 20. If we're going to try to do a multi-day run here, So we'll watch it in the morning, see if we get another bounce, see if it can kind of right up here, maybe hit the trend line again. Could be a one-day thing. We'll see, but a great run on that one. We also have some from last week as well. AGRI. So this one, this one gives multi-day trades as well. That wasn't quite sure. We talked about this on the weekend video or the last week video. Whether or not this was going to give us something falling into this week, which it did. So this morning low was 331, high of 410. So not a whole lot, but on a $3 stock, 50 cents is good enough for me. So hopefully you're able to take advantage of this. You see that it pulled down here, and then after hours, we're right down onto the 100. But you can see that we did it before for several days. So hopefully we can get another bounce here on AGRI and get another run at this. I noticed that the trend line didn't paint on here. So I'm going to paint one here just where it's at right now, just so we can kind of keep an eye on this here, so we can see the pivots and where they're going and what the potential run is here, which will be around, looks like 450. MULN is another one. You can see here multi-day trade going back clear back to the 17th. We had these kind of run-ups, kind of a stair step. But on Friday, after hours, it was 273. Today 417. Nice run. Then a huge drop off. So if you didn't get in this, where it was kind of consolidating here, made this nice run up here and pop and get out of here. Definitely that's why we talk about keep, locking your profits, because this thing just dropped right off back down to the lows, kind of where it was on the close last week. It did run back up here. It's under the 50 and the 20 after hours. Looking tomorrow to see if it's back above here. If it is, around 345 area, and see if we can get another run out of this. So this may be done, but definitely wanted to monitor it, see if it's going to give us some additional trades here. Put a line here just so we can kind of measure this out here, so we can see what it might do. So we'll see if this kind of can get above here, maybe run up at least to our high of 2417, maybe break out above that. EIGR is another one, and you can see this one as far as it didn't do a whole lot. I mean, but enough. Again, it's 765 to 882. So even if you get 50 cents on a cheap stock like that, if you have several thousands of shares that you're trading, that's a good enough run. We're close above the 20. I like that. So let's see if this gives us another run up here tomorrow. So MULN, we covered CF. So CF Industry Holdings. This one you can see here has just been kind of climbing up, and then you had a nice bounce out of the upper trend line. And this went out and pegged the 101 area, pulled back to this 89 area, back up to 101, and actually, closed up above there, above 101. So going to look for a continuation trade on this tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to go to 110, 120 maybe. We'll see. But boy, this one definitely started taking off. So I got my eye on this one as well. AMED started pulling back. So you can see here, we talked about this. This might be a double top that it puts in. It actually did that and pulled back. So we'll see if we can get some support down here on the 50 or the 100 or the 20 down here. If it can get support bounce off here, great. If not, if this is a double bottom, then we'd look for something at the neckline here that around the 452 area to break and for the downside. Netflix kind of flat, sitting over the 20, so I do like that. We've got a nice run opportunity here up to 417. If it breaks the 20, then we could be coming back down here towards 355 area. As far as earnings today, Nike didn't move as much as I thought it was. I think a lot of things are built into the market right now, which is why we're seeing things, after they release in earnings, they either don't go up a whole lot or they drop. Looking for Carnival in the morning, Adobe in the afternoon. So looking at our core stocks, the ones that we're working with our members with on, so Apple, nice run up today, above the 50 moving average now. Next resistance area is 168. That'll be the goal. Take some more profit. If we break back below the 50, then look at the 20 for support at 161.90. BABA pretty much flat today. Looking to see if it can get back above, this 50 moving average at 111. If it breaks down below these three moving averages, 90, around 97, 96, then we could possibly come back here towards 77. So BABA looking to see if it can hold this and get a bounce here. Facebook, so try to rally up. We've got most of the way up this candle and then pull back. It did tag the 20 as well, so it's right in the middle of this candle. So we'll see if Facebook either runs up, looking for a breakout above this high of this candle, so around 2017, $217, or below this candle, which is 207. So looking for a breakout or a breakdown. Netflix flat. It's on top of this, the upper part of this candle, looking for a breakout above this 380.64 level. Or, if it does come below the support here at 369, looking for a short down, towards the bottom of this candle at 340. Nvidia sitting right up here. We're talking about this putting possibly a double top in. It's right up there. It did try to tag it. So, it is kind of a double top right now at 267. If we can break above this level, then looking for a long. If it does not, we pull back below this candle. We could be retracing this candle a bit. So then we'll be looking at a short, possibly taking us down, maybe to 257, 258. Tesla didn't quite make it over the trend line here, but did rally up here a little bit. Looking for Tesla to get back above this 922 area, 923, and start to rally up here. If it does fall back, it could fall back to the bottom of this candle here, maybe to 873, or back down here to 2853. Occidental. So this is Occidental we talked about. This one just, energy's just been on this rocket ride. Now Occidental did pull back a little bit, and then consolidated here, created this little, really short, bull flag here, and then it did broke up today above that. So now Occidental is back on highs here, so 60, 61. So as long as we don't break below this trend line at around 59.67, looking for a continuation play, hopefully up to here to 68 on Occidental. If it does break below this level, it could be coming back down here to 36, maybe 53. So Berkshire. So this is what a follow-up with the Occidental. So you can see here Berkshire's just really been rocketing here. Nice bull run here. Up above all the moving averages, almost to the trend line. You can see here where it's tagged it multiple times, almost there. So if this does tag this 352, 53 area tomorrow, could have a little bit of a pullback here. You can see last time we reached it, we kind of went flat and then pulled back. This one was definitely a pullback. This one actually kind of kept going up. Yeah, look for a potential pullback here, at least if it's short term, maybe down to 340, 345, 346, or even down to 339 if it's a real big pullback, because you have the 20 just curling up here, but it's a long way from the top. So just be careful on Berkshire. The goal sitting under here, we got to break above this 2752 to rally up towards 2800. If we break down below these moving averages, then we got hopefully support around 3,000. AVGO just here consolidating right at the top of our support line here, our resistance line here. So hopefully we can break up here, hit 640, and then travel up to 673 hopefully. Definitely share this video with others, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Also give us a like if this is helping you in your trading. Really trying to help as many traders out there as we can to help them understand what levels to look at. If they're looking for trading ideas, what kind of fits, what their portfolio is, how much money do they have to trade. Maybe they can do small caps, but they can't do larger shares. Just trying to get a little bit something for everybody, including crypto. Looking at the bonds is just elevated here above our trend line, just rocketing up here. So not good. As these continue to elevate here, obviously just signs that definitely inflation's here, and and a lot of money flowing into those bonds. So means money could flow back out of the market here if this gets too elevated here. So just keeping a close eye on this one. It is elevated. You know, I could probably put another band out here just so you can see, you know, when it gets to extremes. So let me go ahead and do that right now. You see here that we kind of have some lines here already. So we're going to just kind of put this out here. So we'll watch this. I don't like that this is trending up here. I'll probably, you know, redraw this line here at some point, put it in here because that's kind of where it kind of, when it was elevated, that's kind of where it was at. So it, you know, possible another channel here. But yeah, we are definitely elevated here. So just watching this. The dollar still elevated here as well, around this $98. The more the dollar gets elevated, the more inflation is going to kick in, and the more, you know, we're looking at price of goods going to continue to go up. Looking at the VIX here, you can see here that the VIX is pulled down here, which is good. It's what we want to see. We want to see below 25. It did that. Want to see below the trend lines? It's did that. It's right here close to 200. We want to break the 200 now, below this 2261. But we also talked about last week how, you know, the VIX could come down here and find support either at here, which it did not, or at the 200 and bounce. And you see here it got just below it and bounced before. So want to watch for that. If it does bounce, you know, the market could pull back. So looking for a continuation play tomorrow. Tomorrow, I had some day trades that I was going to hold overnight, and then looking at how we closed the market, see that little trick where it stopped just short of yesterday's close on the SPY. I sold everything just to be safe. I just did not want to carry it into the day. But definitely there's some long-term trades that are out there. They're at great prices still, but short-term trades or scalping, not right now, not with the market the way it is. And here's a SPY right here. You can see we had this breakout. We talked about this last week, towards the end of the week. You know, the 50 is the 100 here is where we want to break out. And if we failed, we could curl back down here, find support before trying to bounce up again. And so today, I was looking for us to close above this 100. You see it closed flat. It's not even a doji candle. It's just flat. I mean, and it was right underneath the yesterday's close until after the market closed. So we're really going to watch this price action. If it opens up tomorrow above the 100, hopefully we can rally up here towards that 450 mark. If it does not, and it, you know, breaks down, then looking at support around 440, maybe 438. Triple Qs, same story, flat, just right underneath the 50. If we can break that 50, hopefully we can move up to, you know, 353, 360 area. If we don't, and we start to break down, then 347, 339 would be kind of the bottom here where the 20's at. Semiconductors, looking at, you know, again, right between, sandwiched between the 50 and the 200. If we break the 50 here, hopefully 263.84, hopefully we can rally up here to 268. If not, we could break down to the 20 here at 260, 261 area. Dow Jones, it did try to break out. So this was second day trying to break out, which was great. It's right on the 100. So it's right there. If we can break above, you know, this 347 area, hopefully rally up to here to, you know, maybe up to, you know, 356 would be the ideal. That's kind of this next line in the sand. But this could also curl back here and bounce too. So just trying to be cautious on it right now until we kind of see a confirmation if this is going to be a breakout or if this is going to fail. IWM, so the Russell 2000, this is all your small caps. You know, it's kind of closed down at the bottom of this, you know, candle area here. So if it breaks, you know, 201, looking for it come down to, you know, the 200 area. If it breaks the 200 area where the 20 is, then we could become much lower, maybe 207 or even down to, you know, 198, 199. If we can break above 209 area, then, you know, we have resistance at 211 at the 200 and then 215. Financials just kind of grinding up here, right up our little trend line here. So that's fine for it to do that. It's great. It's above all the moving averages. So looking for continuation play up towards 39.50. If it breaks down below the moving averages here at around the 38 level, could be coming down to the bottom here at 38, 37. Right here at where the 20's at, and hopefully get a bounce. Healthcare, just kind of grinding up here as well. Definitely flat today. Really need to see it bounce, get above 138 to hopefully rally up towards 141. If it breaks down, it could come down here and get support around 134. XLK, so this is a technology. It's kind of following the rest. All right, here's the sandwich. Need to get above 157 for a rally up to 161. Below, we're back into our little wedge here, and hopefully get support around 150. Bitcoin did bounce back off. So you can see here where it came up is hit the top, hit the bottom again, hit this top. It did bounce off. It's still holding above there. If it breaks below, the 50 and the 20 here, around 42,500, we could roll down to 30, 39, or even clear down here to 38. Otherwise, it's got to get a rally up here. But right now, it's showing some weakness in Bitcoin, so it could pull back here. But if it did break above, this 42 level, we could start to rally out of here. Wave. So you see the waves, just nice grind up here and kind of flattened out. Looking for a continuation play, hopefully break above this 30, 35 level and hit 36, and then hopefully up to towards 40. If it breaks below 31, then we'll probably have it, we'll take it off. Luna, nice pump today to try to get it, back up and going again. Got up to 97, but pulled back here to 95. So looking for a continuation play up here to 104. Hopefully break out and head towards new highs. Ape is a new one. So all these NFTs that are out there, all these photos. I hear there's just so much going on with that, and it's so much undefined in there. But Ape is one of the coins that was created around that initiative, and you see here that it came up from basically down here around $5 up to 18. It's pulled back down here right around $9. So we'll see. As long as it can keep support here, if it can break out above this 1150 area, I'll look to see if there can be another run up towards 18. But cautious, I'd be really cautious on this one. This is a crypto stock, so we'll see where it goes. But interesting new coin that just came out. So everybody trade safe out there, and definitely continue to subscribe, like our videos, and we'll continue to bring more to you. And then we'll touch base tomorrow night and see how you did, see what to look for the next day. Also, don't miss out on our Discord. We do post out a stock out there, and if you join our membership, then you'll get access to a whole bunch of free option listings here as far as stocks to trade on a daily basis. So look forward to having you join us, and everybody have a great night and trade safe out there in this volatile market.